What? Countess Carvane collects Akaviri artifacts. She might have a project in mind. Did you hear about Braden Lyrian? A vampire hunter named Rainiel Dralis made his way into town, snuck into his house, and killed him. Be seeing you.
Greetings to you.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Rainiel slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. Gerald View is a nice place for visitors to stay. Hafid makes everyone feel welcome. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? That's a good deal. That's a good deal. That's more than I'd usually pay. A pleasure to serve you. You too.
What is it?
Well met, my lord.
Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down, please. Need new clothing? I have a fantastic selection. A fine transaction. You drive a hard bargain. I appreciate your business. You too. What's your story?
Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience. Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her. The Countess is in attendance from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. If you wish to seek audience with her, please return at that time. You're also welcome to wait anywhere in the Great Hall. Good day. Fjotrid, you need armor or weapons, new or repair. Come to Hammer and Axe. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. That's a fair deal. Thank you for your patronage. the right price, I can make anything good as new. Can I interest you in some of my wares? A fine bargain for you. Come back and see me again. Bye. Hello.
Spare a coin for the infirm?
Hello, guildmate.
Why, hello there. You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately. He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation. Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar. My name is Selina Urania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? That seems a fair price. I appreciate your business. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. tell your friends about me. Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in the middle of this. If Volinara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them. Goodbye.
Volinaro, at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all. You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right? That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar. Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. Let me know when you're done with that little task. Hello, guildmate.
Good morning.
How goes it?
Fantastic. Thanks.
I overheard a guard mention the Countess is looking for a piece to add to her collection of Akaviri artifacts.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Goodbye. Well met, guildmate. Have you pulled that little prank yet? You've got Jean's book, I see. All right, then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m.
Hello, associate. Hello, associate.
Well met. It was a good idea, wasn't it? I wonder how long she'll spend trying to figure out where she put it down. It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see. Don't forget, be down here at 10 p.m. I'll see you then. Ready to find Jaskar? Just watch. You'll see.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
Oh, please don't be mad.
We were just having some fun. We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. And we figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway, so you can tell her you found me. Take care.
Any luck finding Jaskar? Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out. You too.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear. Greetings, Breton. What do you think about all of Skjorta's antics? Yes? The bed is quite luxurious, is it not? Bye.
What can I do for you? Goodbye.
Can I help you, brother? What do you want? Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city. Farewell.
Hello.
Do you need something?
Olav's Tap and Tack is a good, inexpensive place for travelers.
It's a fine place. Olaf treats people well.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Raynald Draelus, will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. I'm listening. How nice. Thank you. How kind. That will get you something. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. Take your time. Every little bit helps. See, was that hard? Tell me more. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Rainiel Draelis, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Rainiel arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer. As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble. Excuse me.
Perhaps you can help me. I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainiel Draelis. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainiel, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carriers, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainiel convinced Carriers that Braden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainiel character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar. Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend, Geronda, has stolen some gold from her and left her penniless. Now he's in jail and she's destitute. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
We're always on duty. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. Arnora and Jorunda were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear that he took all their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all. Poor thing. Be seeing you.
What can I do for you today? I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know. So? How nice. It's just what I wanted. How nice. It's just what I wanted. Thank you. How kind. Now that'll get you something. See, was that hard? I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know. I'm listening. See, was that hard? Now that'll get you something. Thank you. How kind. Please, go on. I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know. Good journey to you.
Hello there.
Morning. What do you want? Ah, you mean that vampire hunter. He's staying over at Olav's Tap and Tack. It's near the city gates. You can't miss it. Goodbye.
Yes.
May the wind be on your back. Well met, milord.
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your appetite. Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Nerina Cavain. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone. The stone is a fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass. Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass? Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akaviri were strong and well supplied. But their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind he struck at their rear flank. Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and supplies from the sea. Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention. As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone. He served Emperor Uriel for many years, and so far he has done well in an impossible situation. I don't trust you enough to talk about that. Please consider my proposal.
This is a grand...
Hear me out before you make your decision. If you retrieve the Draconian Madstone for me, I'll be happy to compensate you by rewarding you with another Akaviri artifact. Are you game? I had a feeling you'd accept. Good. Then let me tell you how you're going to find the Madstone. I've come into the possession of a diary written by an Akaviri messenger. I suspect that the text within can lead you to the ruins. Here's a translation of the passages we could still read. It was quite damaged. I've also included a rough map that was drawn in the diary as well. I'm also providing you with a unique key that was supposedly found with the diary. I'm assuming it'll prove useful when you arrive at the site. May the path ahead be free of danger.
All of the Bella's priestesses.
It can't be.
Yes. Greetings, Breton. Go ahead, please. Take care.
Hi there. I'm Ivara Shanit, Countess Bruma's steward. The Countess makes policy, leaving the details of administration to me. Farewell.
Good to see you. Yes? What are you looking for? The castle is to the west, the chapel and houses to the south, and guilds and shops to the north. Take care. What is it?
Can I help you? Edla Darkheart. If you want to be a marksman, I can train you. If you can breathe, I can teach you. Pay attention and you can learn a lot. Goodbye.
messenger. You have made a long and perilous journey, but there is no time to rest. The army of Raymond is at our doorstep, and our supplies have dwindled. We have awaited your arrival. Tell us, what news do you bring from Akavir? Well done, soldier. Your mission is complete, and you have my thanks. Now we may rest. Long live the Akavir.
What? There's a most comfortable bed just downstairs. A wonderful room and nicely priced at 25 gold a night, if you're interested. Excellent. It's just down the stairs there. The door is impossible to miss. I'm sure you'll sleep very well. Goodbye. How goes it? Help, what can I do for you? Goodbye.
Citizen.
Hello.
I hope you bring good news. Have you recovered the Madstone? I never thought it possible. I mean, I had hoped. But to actually hold it in my hands. Oh, it's more beautiful than I imagined it. Congratulations. I had a feeling you were the right person for the job. And it seems I owe you a reward. This Akaviri ring was found with the messenger's diary. It awards the wearer with increased agility and resistance to harmful magic. It's known as the Ring of the Viper Eye. I hope it serves you well in your future journeys. I don't trust you enough to talk about that. Go ahead. For me, thanks. Every little bit helps. See? Was that hard? That will get you something. Every little bit helps. For me, thanks. See? Was that hard? I've been looking for just the right owner for a special home I have. It's a quaint little house conveniently located just off the main gate. I'd prefer to only discuss the property with serious buyers. May luck be always on your side.
I'm listening.
What? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. That seems a fair price. That's more than I'd usually pay. You got a great deal there. That's a fair deal. An excellent bargain. You got a great deal there. Come back and see me again. Be seeing you.
What do you want? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? That seems a fair price. That's a good deal. An excellent bargain. A good price for a good customer. You've made a good bit of gold. That's a good deal. That seems a fair price. An excellent bargain. Come back and see me again. Not smart to carry around broken equipment. Take care.
What is it, associate? Well met, guildmate.
Hi there.
What's going on with you?
I understand. Well met. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Another satisfied customer. You too.
The Aldmer have powerful wizards.
Well met. Hello. What can I do for you today? Raynill's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
Go ahead.
Hello! What can I do for you today? Galaborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynal told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynal and his so-called accomplishment. Just look for me if you need anything else.
Well met. So, any new revelations in your, investigation? How do you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Geliborn was killed by Raynal not too long ago. Geliborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Geliborn was not a vampire? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour. Hail.
I'm listening. Please, go ahead.
What's happening?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hail!
What do you think about all of Skjorta's antics?
She's ridiculous. I suppose some may find it amusing, but not me.
Uh-huh. Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Good day.
Bye. Hello there.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynal was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Geliborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynal doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. Please hurry. Raynal may make a break for the open road at any moment.
Hello there. Today's your lucky day, so
It's you. Hi.
Good news from Kavach for a change. Last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Good.
So long.
You too.
What is it now?
A coin for an old beggar?
Greetings.
Please be generous, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Mystara upon ye.
Hail.
I saw you enter Olav's Tapentak before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer. Certainly not. I'm surprised Carriers didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom. Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
You have my ear, citizen.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
I was praying for your swift return. What news do you bring? Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state. No, he always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered. Thank you. I will now speak the word. Brother. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel. Justice has been done.
Time now.
What do you want? Can't you see that I'm upset? Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover? I've heard that Arentus Falvius at the chapel can conjure up creatures. Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover? Go ahead. We understand each other perfectly. I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it. I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in or are you out? Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him. Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it. He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
It's you. Hi.
Go take your break. My feet are killing me.
What? Hello there.
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. There's no problem, is there? What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got to stay with you, so there isn't any funny business.
Head on.
Don't get too close to the prisoners. No touching the locks.
I don't know who you are, nor do I care. All I know is that I want you to leave. I'm not talking to you about anything. You're an outsider. I bet you're trying to trick me into telling something and the guards put you up to it. That fetcher of a guard, Tirelius, is always trying to be sneaky. Well, you can forget it. Tell him it isn't going to work.
Don't get too close to the prisoners. Prisoners may not accept gifts.
Afternoon.
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
Hello.
Yes?
Can you spare a coin?
Put that back,
You won't get
worthless
away with
thief.
this!
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch! I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail. Serve your time peaceably, and pay your debt to society.
By the way the guards tossed you in here, I can see you're no friend of theirs. I suppose I can trust you. In fact, maybe you can help me with a bit of a problem and make some money for yourself in the process. I'm in here for the long haul. They got me for murder, even though I didn't do it. And once the Countess makes a ruling, there's no way it's changing. I owe all of this to that heartless, treacherous witch, Arnora. You want to know what happened? I'll tell you. I was betrayed, stabbed in the back. I'm in here and Arnora's out there, living in my house. We were doing petty crimes all over Cyrodiil. Small scores, 10 gold here, 25 there. Nothing big enough to have them investigate you. Then along comes Arnora with a plan to waylay a tax shipment headed for the Imperial City. We're talking serious gold, complete with armed escorts. I told her she was crazy, but she insisted. Women have a way of getting men to do what they want. So we did it. We ambushed the shipment. In the process, Arnora killed a guard. I told her to be careful and just knock them out, but she didn't listen. We then buried the gold in the woods. Then she disappears to get supplies. Suddenly, the campsite gets raided by the Bruma City Guard. There's no way they could have found us. Oh, there's no doubt she tipped them off. But I was one step ahead. I had moved the loot while she was away. My final revenge. Or was it? I'll tell you, I want Arnora dead. That's right, I said dead. She took my life away, and now I want hers taken as well. You do this for me, and you get the gold. All of it. All I need is proof is that damn amulet she always wears. Show that to me, and the money's yours. Finally, a chance for revenge.
You've got nothing to lose.
pity, sir. I got nothing to...
Go ahead, please. What can I interest you in? Excellent bargain. That's more than I'd usually pay. Come back and see me again. Farewell.
What? Well, have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Take care.
I'm Ulfund, the light armor trainer. Skjorda and I run Nord Winds. Please excuse us. We had a little drink up last night. Still a little muzzy. What can I interest you in? Tell your friends about me. I can fix whatever you break. Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. Take care. Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat. you.
What have you...
Welcome back to the world, convict. So, were you able to find out about the gold or not? So he told you another one of his tall tales. I hope you didn't believe him. What's he got in store for me? He sent you to kill me, is that it? What if there was another way? What if he thought I was dead, but I wasn't? Then he'd tell you the location of the gold. What did he need as proof? That fetcher. He knows this is the only heirloom I have left from my family. Only he would stoop so low. Look, I know you could just kill me where I stand. But what if I gave you the amulet and you bring it to him? Then he'd say where the gold's stashed. You kill me here and now. And as far as the town guard is concerned, it's a crime. So you make your choice. You want to do it my way or Jorunda's? I knew you'd make the smarter decision. Good. Here's the key to the chest by my bed. Inside you'll find the amulet Jorunda wants. Take my amulet to him. Get the gold and bring half of it back here to me. If you don't come back, I'll let the guards in on our plan. You'll be hunted all over Cyrodiil. You don't want that, do you? I don't think so. Good luck. I warn you, don't cross me.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Hi there. Good to see you. I'm listening. Protect and serve. It's what we do. What a bother. Don't be too long about it. I got to stay with you, so there isn't any funny business.
Show me the proof. So, she's dead, eh? Finally, someone has wiped that stupid, smug grin off her face. Good. Well, you did your part of the bargain, now I'll do mine. The gold is buried outside the walls of Bruma, near the North Gate. Goodbye. I don't expect to be seeing you anytime soon. If I were you, I'd get out of Bruma fast before the guards catch on that she's dead. Evening. Hi there.
Good evening. What's the... Good to see you. What is... I'm here for Jorunder's gold, and you're my only loose end. I've been hoping to get someone in his cell and loosen his lips, and then you showed up. You really should be more careful when you talk in the dungeons. The sound tends to carry. Jorunder's such an idiot. I've taken care of Anora. She won't be around to point the finger, and Jorunder's not going anywhere for a long time. That just leaves you. You're pathetic. Hold me for... you?
Can I help you? Hello?
How can I help you?
Hello there. What is...